Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
All right, we back. Technical difficulties. That's what happens when you're live. You know what I mean? But you know, fuck it. Go with the punches. Life ain't easy. Oh shit! Hey, see,
guys,
more surprises, but we can fix this one pretty fast though. Oh well, maybe. What guess? Let's guess this one. Ah, see, there we go. I got 3 seconds? No? Okay, good. Man, he said you the worst player in the gym. Alright, skip a little ahead.
Aliens have been helping the military with advanced technology. One man, Bob Lazar, who claims in the 1980s to have worked for the government near Area 51, claims to have been hired to reverse engineer the alien technology the government had taken from the aliens.
People believe in aliens?
Bob claims that he saw alien spacecrafts and read government documents that stated that the aliens were involved in human affairs for the past 10,000 years. Many people saw this as confirmations that aliens existed. Many people also point to the excessive amount of security that is put in place to keep people out of Area 51. The base is equipped with motion sensors
doesn't mean
and
there's
a small
aliens
army
in
of
there.
guards who kept watch and are authorized to use deadly force on anyone who's trespassing. Another thing people always mention when it comes to the existence of aliens in Area 51 is the fact that when Jimmy President Carter was running for president in the 60s, he promised that if he won the election, he would convince the government to release all the UFO documents that are kept hidden. After Jimmy Carter won the election and became president, he would go back on his promise, stating that it was a threat to national security. To many, this was just more evidence that the government were hiding aliens and they were hiding them in Area 51. Whether the government is keeping aliens in Area 51 is something we may never find out. But something is for sure, Area 51 is hiding some dark secrets. Now the question is the government really keeping aliens at Area 51? For the sake of this conversation, I'm going to act like I believe in aliens. I personally don't believe in aliens. But for this conversation, let's say if I did, I don't think that if aliens were real, they would be kept in Area 51. I don't think it makes sense for them to keep these aliens in Area 51 if everybody in the world already thinks there's aliens in Area 51. What do you think, MI?
I definitely think that there's aliens in Area 51. I feel like I'm almost 100% sure. But it's not just one place. They have underground tunnels that travel all around. I was watching a video of someone that used to work there exposing it, talking about how they got New Mexico. They have tunnels that lead all over the world with trains, like little train station underneath that takes them everywhere they need to go where we can't see them. So they hiding a whole bunch of things there, you know. Not only aliens, they're hiding spaceships. Like you said, Bob Lazar exposed it. He also showed how they were making them. He drew them out.
Who the hell
I'm not going to disagree that there's definitely way more going on in Area 51, like underground and in these bunkers in their base. But the thing is that it would just be way too obvious. That's like trying to hide, you know, waffles at the Waffle House. You understand my point? It wouldn't make sense. Everybody in the world it's already been rumored that there's aliens in Area 51. Let's say even if there was at one point, you wouldn't think that they would have moved their operation to somewhere more discreet?
I mean, they're in the middle of the desert. Yeah, everybody knows, but there ain't nobody that's gonna step foot in there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make it there. You're not gonna make it there. You're gone.
I get what you're saying, but let's say a mob, a large army of citizens are concerned and they want to see what's in there. They're willing to do whatever they want to get inside. There really isn't much that they would be able to do to stop it. They would only be able to withstand so much. My point is, Area 51, I believe what's going on there has nothing to do with aliens. I think that what is being done at Area 51 is more MKUltra experiments, more advanced technology, things that they wouldn't want the regular person to see. If I was the government and I was hiding aliens, I wouldn't hide them in Area 51. Because everybody already thinks there's aliens in Area 51. I would hide these aliens in the middle of some woods somewhere, have a base built there. What I think is in Area 51 is more experiments like the experiments we saw with MKUltra. Experiments that they don't want the public to ever see. That's what I believe is truly there. They could be working on technology that it's not going to be accepted by America as a whole, so they want to keep those things away. And the CIA had a part in this base, and the CIA were known to do MKUltra, and were known to do these crazy experiments and these crazy, operations.
Listen, I agree that there's definitely a whole bunch of experiments going on down there. It's not just aliens. So
it's not just he still think it's aliens.
There was a crash
it's not
in
just
Roswell,
aliens.
New Mexico. They said they discovered an alien.
No, there's no such thing as aliens.
One alien because the other two didn't make it. They named it EBA-1. They kept EBA-1 there for 5 years, learning his language, learning how to communicate with it, teaching it stuff about us. And they claimed that EBA-1 gave them a lot of information. And also, it ended up leading to a couple of humans going to a different planet and us keeping one of theirs so we could learn more about each other. That's one of the theories.
I feel like every time an alien sighting is reported, when it comes to alien sightings, in my opinion, they should be happening so much more often now that we have all this, better quality cameras and we should have clearer videos of these
Everybody got a phone.
Every time someone discovers an alien, it looks like they recorded this off a phone that they bought in 2002.
Not true.
Most of the camera footage I've seen, I've never seen personally any clear UFO
show
footage.
Me some clear footage.
So did you see the government releasing it? They released a 1,000-page document on
behind
UFOs.
The screen.
They released videos that the Navy SEALs have. Did you ever see that on the news?
I heard
some blurry ass lights and
shit.
That ain't
this was
nothing.
back, I think, in 2020, right? 2020 or 2021. They were saying that they were going to release all documents, but they never did.
They actually did, but they released, I think it was 1,000
They
pages.
never did, but
and
they
the
actually
Pentagon
did.
Released a whole bunch of videos that they have that they seen them where some of their pilots are chasing after them, or like, hey, they're like,
City
look at him right
boy.
here. Oh, he disappeared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have that.
Yeah, I saw that exactly.
City boy! City boy! City boy!
Like I said, I'm not all-knowing, and I don't think I'm all-knowing.
Yeah.
What I believe is very spiritual. I'm a man of God who connects everything to God. Most people don't do that. Most people don't equate everything in life to God, and I do. I believe that everything that we see and everything that we go through and everything in life has to do with God, has to do with our mission, has to do with our goal. I just do not see the existence of aliens being part of my plan. That doesn't mean that I'm right or wrong. But the thing is, these situations, when it comes to aliens, it's just a big if. And people can say the same thing about religion. And that's a personal experience.
No, you're right. They could say that.
And it's the same thing that you can say about aliens. It's a personal experience. Maybe you saw something or you read something that makes you feel that you believe in aliens. And the same reason why I do not is because of my viewing of the situation and what I deem is real. We could both agree to disagree and both be right or wrong, because at the end of the day, none of us can truly prove the other one wrong yet. It's impossible.
All right, you're right. But you know why? It's just
possible.
so hard for me, bro.
There's no such thing as space.
To just say, hey, it's just us. Like I said the last time, it can't just be us. So yeah, aliens to us are aliens. Us. They're just a different civilization than us. We're aliens to them. They're aliens to us. But to me, it just doesn't make sense that we're the only.
People would love to believe the stuff they hear about in the stars and the CGI graphics or the composite imagery, but we don't care about what's in the ocean. I would like to see what's in the ocean more. I watch documentaries about the ocean stuff, and you get to see they're actually underwater with cameras and shit going deep sea diving. And these projects are getting funded by grants and stuff, small grants and stuff, and local, you know what I mean? But NASA gets whatever amount of $1 million or whatever, 6 million, 60 million a day or whatever it is, the quote, whatever, the fictitious funds that amount to whatever, and they give us CGI pictures and people gobble it up. Meanwhile, they don't, like, everything in the ocean looks like an alien. But people would rather believe in aliens in space, which we have no proof of, or space at all. But we have water and ocean underneath us, and everything that comes out of it looks like some fucking sci-fi creature. People don't think about it, but whatever. Let's back to the video.
People here. It makes sense that the government is seeing them now. They're exposing themselves more here and there. They've been doing it for thousands of years. If you go back to the Egyptians, you know, they've always spoke and drew about aliens. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be true. It has to be. It just can't be us in the universe.
I feel like God put us on Earth. I don't know if God put anybody on any other planet because he doesn't mention it in the Bible. I've never heard anybody speaking about that. So from what I know, from what I believe in, the paintings and the drawings and all that, I always used to find that interesting.
And think about this. That was before Christ, BC. They were drawing these things, carving them in, having all this technology. Atlantis, you know, the Bible talks about a civilization that got flooded with water. What if they're talking about Atlantis? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see where I'm coming from?
I'm not going to disagree. Because at the same time, when I hear aliens, when I think of the government working with aliens, or when I think of ancient civilization, like when I think about the Egyptians with the alien carvings, I think about demons. I think about the fallen ones that came down, convinced them, you know,
perverted everything,
worshiping them as gods. The Egyptians were carving these things in.
When
I think about those carvings, when they saw the fallen angels,
before the sun came,
of them because they were worshiping them. The fallen angels made themselves appear as gods. That's what I think when I hear aliens. You know, I could be wrong, I could be right. And there's a lot of people that think like me as well. Many people try to connect the Bible to our world, and we can see a lot of times where the
Dark
Bible
Ages and the Golden Ages.
Next.
Yeah, but you see, the Bible with me, it don't sit too well because of there's different Bibles.
You're right about the different Bibles. And people need to understand this. I always forget to say this. There is different types of Bibles, and there is a Bible that was actually written by a Freemason man. The King James Bible, King James was a Freemason. The King James version of the Bible was rewritten by a Freemason. So if you want to read the closest thing, get yourself the Holy Bible, the original Holy Bible, not the King James version, because the King James version is the one that, if you go to Walmart right now, all you're going to see is a bunch of King James version. They have them all over because that's what they're trying to push. That's the Bible that was rewritten by the Freemasons. They handpicked verses and all this. The devil isn't going to try to mess with the Bible. He's going to try to convince you to not believe in it.
Yeah, that's his job, to deceive.
Some people say that science doesn't disprove the existence of God, but that is completely false. When you talk to scientists, most scientists are atheists and they do not believe in God at all. They've even go as far as saying that the creation of humanity, the creation of the world, all happened due to the Big Bang, which was chaos. And that's something the Freemasons love doing. They love making order out of chaos. Yeah. We've seen it multiple times
that's
before.
What they say.
That's how they control us. So if they can tell us there is no God, we all started off Big Bang. How many people have they already convinced? And how many people have they already guided to a burning end by just convincing them that there is no God and we all started with the Big Bang? You know, that's why I tell people, that's literally their main theory when it comes to how the world started. So that's the first thing the first thing they're explaining is God doesn't exist. Not saying that science is all nonsense. That's not my point. My point is that science is used to explain the creation of God, not the other way around. You understand? God created this all, and we created science to try to understand God's creation.
Yeah, but, you know, scientists also said we came from apes, you know, but apes still exist. So I don't believe that either, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly my point. They're always trying to disprove the existence of God. The fact that we were created by a divine creator.
Yeah, but you know what it is, man? I understand what you're saying.
Right.
Like I always say, I just can't believe out of all the galaxies, in our Milky Way, there's probably millions of galaxies.
There's no such thing as Milky Way and galaxies.
Billions of galaxies in them. We cannot be the only life. So I can't say
none of that
shit's
like up there is real that they tell us about.
Fallen angels coming down here trying to push humanity away from the teachings of God because they were here first. You know what I'm saying? They were the first ones here. The aliens, the carvings, people joined them, seeing them. You know, like I just think it's another civilization, another life. They just have more technology and they smarter than us, you know?
What?
Like I said, when it comes to aliens, we have to agree to disagree. Just because I say I don't believe in aliens, mean that, oh, there is no alien. I just don't personally, who knows? In 10 years, I can see evidence that'll make me change my mind. But as of right now,
it's no aliens, no space, no Milky Ways, no galaxies.
I personally believe we're here because of God. And that's the only thing I'm truly concerned about. To bring it back to the Area 51 conversation, we should be more more concerned of the experiments that are being held in Area 51.
So we ain't gonna
That's
agree.
what we should question, because the things that they're possibly doing down there are probably so inhumane and
inhumane. Unhumane? I don't know.
We would never know. MK Ultra, no one was ever supposed to know about MK Ultra. MK Ultra was done for years.
Now that's a cool picture. Now that we know about it, I like that picture.
For over 20 years, millions of dollars went into the operation. America was never supposed to find out. Most of America still doesn't know. They don't understand that the government, the CIA, really did these experiments on their own people. And no one did nothing about it. This is what people should be worried about. The possibility of that happening again there, which I believe truly goes on. It's the reason why they don't want people to go in. And I feel like the government has never really tried to deny aliens existing. You know, they never said, yeah, aliens are real, but they've never said, oh, aliens are not real. We've always heard scientists, always heard them saying that there's definitely aliens, that there's a possibility for aliens.
What is this guy doing?
I don't think that they would even care if people knew that there were aliens. I think that they're more concerned of keeping their, their top secret studies and their top secret operation away from the world. That's what I believe goes on there. Now let's move on. Let's talk about the next thing. The next thing I want to talk about was actually...
Hold on. Get this one out of here. The game over? Alright, cool. Oh, here goes. I'm looking for the other strip of shit that I got. Alright. Get this one going. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go.
Karol G's music video, her last music video, she dropped it about a month ago. I saw some very interesting imagery in that video. And the first half of the music video is very normal Spanish music video style. They got women dancing and all that. Nothing is out of the ordinary in the beginning half. When you get to literally towards the end of the video, at the 3-minute mark, that's when the video changes. That's when we see a ritual done right in front of our faces. And that's when we see them showing us the occultic imagery openly. At the end of the video, they show the moon. I've already spoken about the moon several times. Occultists love using the moon crescent and the full moon for their occult rituals. They believe that they get power from the moon. They believe that it helps them in their occultic rituals. So they tend to do these type of rituals, specific rituals, on specific moon stages. And in this one, we see them show, if I'm not mistaken, a full moon. And then we see Karol G covered in blood, doing the blood rebirth ritual that we've seen so many celebrities do already. We spoke about Young Thug doing it. We spoke about Eminem doing it. We spoke about DMX doing it. Literally, the list can go on and on and on.
Well,
these rituals are being done without the majority of the world even paying attention to what they're seeing. Most people see this song and have no idea what they're being exposed to. The imagery alone, just seeing that, should raise people's question, what does any of this have to do with the song? Why is she covered in blood all of a sudden? And why are they showing the full moon? Why?
The whole video looked like an eyes wide shut.
On a period or something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But what does that have to do with the end of the video? What does that have to do with the 3-minute mark of the video where Karol G is covered in blood?
You saw her eyes, how they were like black at the ending of the video?
Yes, because she's being possessed.
Holy
rebirth
shit.
Ritual, it represents a death and rebirth. It represents their coming back. We know Karol G is a Masonic puppet. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. She was dating Anuel, and Anuel is the most open Masonic puppet. He's done videos in front of the Mason Lodge. He's done a video where he's literally in a casket doing the same rebirth ritual. He's done said Illuminati several times. He's done thrown up the all-seeing eye. He is not trying to hide it whatsoever. The thing is that he knows his fans have no idea what the Freemasons are. Most people that think about the Masons, they don't even know their symbols. They don't know anything about it. This is because the Masons want you guys to be ignorant. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know that they own the music industry and they're using it for their advantage. Karol G, this ritual did not have to be in the video, but she is a Masonic puppet. She's an occultist, and this is what they're going to do in all their
allegedly.
Videos. Some videos does he ever say that? Than others, but we're going to see it in all of them. Just like the artist Tokischa. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. She's a new artist. She's upcoming. She's been running around with Madonna. Kissing Madonna, the same thing we saw her do with Britney Spears.
Like 60
and
years
just
old.
like Karol G, Tokischa also has a video of her doing the blood rebirth ritual.
Holy shit.
I think it's pictures if I'm not mistaken.
Like a vampire.
But she's also seen doing the same blood ritual.
Man,
and
I
it's
got
no
dunked
coincidence.
on trying to look
she's
at the chick.
hanging around Madonna now. Do you understand?
Shit.
Yeah, we all know what Madonna represents. But to me, I feel like ever since Karol G,
he just shit on Madonna real quick. Yeah, we all know what Madonna.
Her whole image is changing. She's becoming more like she's showing more symbolism in her videos.
I think that it was connected. I think that their relationships are staged. I feel like most of all celebrity relationships are done for numbers and for cross promotion. I used to think before that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's relationship was set up. Same thing with Jay-Z's and Beyonce. Those are two people that they're together more for the business aspect than the relationship itself.
Right, that's what he's
I think
allegedly.
Kim Kardashian was in it for the business. Kanye West was in love. But Kim Kardashian, she just after that bag.
I see what you're saying, but I think about it. Kanye West can have any woman in the world.
Right,
Not any woman, because I'm pretty sure not any woman would go with him. But the women that he's looking for, another woman like Kim Kardashian, Kanye West can have. That's not a problem for a man like Kanye West. What they want
now.
Even then, Kanye West has always been one of the highest selling rappers, one of the most famous, one of the most powerful men in the business. But the thing is, that doesn't deflect the fact that what they want is the attention and the money that they make together. Together, they make more money than they make separate. Together, they brought more attention to themselves. The same thing I felt with Beyonce and Jay-Z. They are at the top. Together, it was a power play. But I really don't think that they ever truly had a real relationship. I feel like it was set up by Hollywood. But back to what I was saying when it comes to this ritual. We're seeing this time and time again. In the video, we see her covered in blood. They showed the full moon. They show, I think it looks like an eclipse. They show a cat flash by. The symbolism is right in the open.
You know what it is? And you said it before, we spoke about it. You have to show the symbolism. You have to do these rituals in order to make it where you want to be. And these artists are going to continue to do it over and over again. They're going to keep getting new artists, and we're going to keep seeing this over and over. It's never going to stop. Why do you think that? Why do you think they put a cat? Like, why would they just flash a cat right in the camera real quick? Why do you think that?
I was speaking about this. I did an episode with my brother, and we were just talking about Doja Cat. And we were talking about Katy Perry, how they always have this cat imagery. And it's because of the cat goddess Bastet. The Egyptians used to worship a cat goddess. And that's exactly what we keep seeing. We see it throughout Hollywood. We see it throughout the music industry. That's why I believe those ancient Egyptian gods were just the fallen angels that the Bible warned us about. That the Bible told us that they came down and manipulated the people. I don't think that they would be showing this imagery if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't connected. Why would they keep showing this imagery? What does cats have to do with this video? What does any of this have to do with this video? The video starts with them dancing, then it ends up her running into the woods, doing a ritual, then being covered in blood with a full moon. The imagery is right in our faces. And at the end of the day, most people are just choosing to be blind. And it's all over the music industry. See with men. Women should respect themselves.
Okay, he's getting a little out of hand.
White lives matter. You got to have white children. If nothing else, why not just leave it at
that? I want your perspective on this because, you know, again, people feel like your voice matters and you have a real understanding of the world.
They think my shit means something.
Yeah, so when you see a Kanye West wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, you being in this game and knowing what this entertainment industry is, what do you feel that is when he's wearing White Lives Matter based on everything he preached prior?
What did he preach prior?
What was it? George Bush don't like black people.
He don't.
You know, with the Jesus Walks, that whole verse was really for us. He was calling for us to, you know, he was calling for something there.
Yeah, he was.
Everything he's done with as far as his fashion industry, he speaks on minorities being able to afford this stuff. And mind you, this is all within business.
Okay. So now he come with White Lives Matter.
White Lives Matter now. Of course, pushing the Black Lives Matter movement as well, but of course, trying to bridge the gap. When you see it, is it just a publicity stunt? What, like, again, strategically wise, where do you feel like he's going with
Obviously, it's a publicity stunt, but let's hear what he got.
I feel like he's sending a message to his children because he has white children. Why would I just be so he's married to a Caucasian woman. So why wouldn't he push the narrative that white lives matter? And he got half white children. If nothing else, why not just leave it at that? This man got white kids that he had with a white woman. Why can't he say white lives matter?
It stirs up such a pot that...
My kid is white, my nigga, so you telling me they lives don't matter?
They do. When Kanye West, his voice is heavy.
My mama dead.
Talk to him.
Where my babies go for Christmas?
Talk to him.
So they tapped into their white family. White lives matter. It's black lives aren't the only lives that matter, baby, okay? Your life matter too. Cause how you know the kid ain't never came up and said, Dad, do white lives matter too?
Talk to him.
All right.
There you go.
How you know the kids ain't never came up to this man and asked him, Dad, do white lives matter?
Dang, almost got it.
That in itself is easy enough.
But I gotta ask because from the outside looking in, the Black Lives Matter movement was about the police brutality, them gunning us down in the streets. So when you do that, it makes it seem as if
statistically the police shoot more white men in America than they do black males. You cannot prove me wrong. If you look at the FBI numbers, statistically they shoot more white males than anybody. The motherfucking white boy at home tripping out at his mom and he's having his mental health breakdown, they shoot his goddamn ass too. They black people won't go get the facts.
But it doesn't, we don't see it like we see the black deaths.
Well, because the media only give it to you when they know you're gonna tear up some shit. You don't even know when the last black shooting because it wasn't nothing to tear nothing up over. There was a black guy shot here recently, but it wasn't enough to make you guys tear up nothing. The media only gives it to you when they know they're gonna go into riots. So if you're waiting on the media to find out Black Lives Matter or black shootings, you don't give a fuck no way. So who gives a fuck? I know I don't. I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter. It's an organization ran by 3 dyke bitches. 3 gay lesbian bitches. Where these Black Lives Matter motherfucker when these black women, why they won't get CPS involved? Where was Black Lives Matter for Tamir Rice? That's all I want to know.
Hey, leave it right then.
Where were they for Tamir Rice?
Now you don't want him to talk no more. He said that.
For real.
That's funny.
So Black Lives Matter give most of their money to gay organizations.
Anyway.
Black Lives Matter does not fight injustices for police, for black people policing. They only show up for police shootings. They take the funding, the donations, and they tear their ass. So I would much rather wear White Lives Matter t-shirt. Okay. Me, myself, personally. Yeah, me, myself, personally. Yeah. I damn near want to start a White Lives Matter organization, headed by me.
So he can get some money, huh? Because they made hella money with the Black Lives Matter one. Baby daddy got some money, everybody got some money. So Bill Bellamy got to say.
Book that's coming out. Top Bill. Tell us, give us a little bit about that. What can we expect?
All right. Y'all ready for this?
They're talking about we're about to come out together.
Wrap up the story. Does the story tell us? Check this out. So Top Billing is basically the podcast is dudes that's making it. Dudes that's on a hustle from the street cat to the Hollywood cat. That's what top billing is. Everybody want to be top billing in their life, right? Top billing, the book, is about my life.
Book.
Like how I got here.
Give me that
how did I
blood.
become an OG? Like how did I get in a position to help move the culture?
Bill Bellamy.
You gotta understand, when I was on MTV, they wasn't really fucking with us like that. Like Michael Jackson was the only artist that was getting on MTV at the time. So when I came to MTV in 91, 92, it was a transition of hip hop kind of getting pushed through. Because, they tried to keep hip hop in the basement. You know what I mean? They had Ed Lover, Dr. Dre, they had Fab Five Freddy, but here come Bill Bellamy, and I'm making hip hop pop. So we ain't just in the basement, we everywhere.
Yeah,
so we got Naughty by Nature, Salt and Pepper, TLC, We got Domino, Snoop. We got motherfucking Dr. Dre, Ice Cube. That's my era. So Jay-Z, you gotta understand, Jay-Z wasn't selling no platinum records till he came through me. That's a fact. It is nobody can Jay, I could call Jay right now, it's facts. Because MTV was like the vortex to get to
the big bucks,
the suburban audience, right? And there was no other way to do it. We didn't have YouTube and all these social media. So at that point, I literally, even though when I was walking the walk, I didn't know how important it was.
Going crazy.
Until I started reading the Billboard, seeing how hip hop was selling, going from gold to platinum artists. Genuine went from gold to platinum. Mary, platinum. Diamond, Usher, diamond. Lauryn Hill, diamond.
Damn.
Like, we wasn't getting diamonds. Rock bands was getting diamonds. So now you got black artists blowing up, being able to take care of their families and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, man, my contribution is major. So during COVID, I started just really working on my book and thinking about the choices that I made to even get to MTV.
Bill Bellamy's cool. Real tune, where's the money in the room?
Get PMG out of here. PMG made his first video. I stood in it, no cussing.
Oh my God, Adam's going crazy.
I found out people like Young Honest. Then I found out it wasn't Young Honest that was off beat. It was Daddy that was off beat. Shout out to Stunner from Vegas.
Stunner 4 Vegas.
Stunner 4 Vegas.
Yeah, my nigga.
He let me know that's the way you do it.
Oh yeah, he off beat.
What?
You know J-Dub's flow, according to Go Brazy.
Matter of fact, there's another bad mother off beat rapping ass J-Dub.
That's
when I heard him
off beat rapping and shit.
I ain't gonna say it's his flow. Listen, I've been listening to listen to me, Tune, look at me.
I'm hearing you.
I've been listening to him. I just told you, look at me. I've been listening to that little boy rap like that all his motherfucking life.
Right.
Balls.
Yeah, for shit.
That what get
that might have popularized it.
Yeah.
But it was already.
Right. I've been listening to I'm listening to this motherfucker. Remember, I kept saying that shit trash.
Right.
Nigga, you off me. How many times we done ran that threat? Look, that's why I never could catch on to him come to find out. Hell, I'm off beat.
Right.
The only thing let me know I was on beat was Stunner. I listened to Stunner from Vegas, I'm like, shit. Say, when nigga, don't move wrong. Move home. I said, goddamn. These niggas gonna come in my suit with the shoes on. Say, this
Hold on, Percy. I gotta pause the interview.
Okay.
Hey, look out, Stunner. I'm over here doing an interview with PMG Daddy, OG Percy. You know what I'm saying? He mentioned you real quick. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Just let him holler at you for a second.
Okay. Oh, god damn. It's Kid and Play on the goddamn mic. What's up, Stunner? What's good with you, big homie? Say, boy, I sure appreciate your rhythm and rap, man. Yeah, I appreciate. Man, thank you, man. I sure appreciate that, man. I sure appreciate. Say, it mean a lot to me. I looked up there and seen my son you was on the stage with my son.
That's cool.
Man. Say, man, one love to you and one love to your style of rap, man. I just told Tune a while ago, I thought my son didn't have his shit together until I heard Stunner from Vegas rap, and I say, god damn, that's how my baby be rapping. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that just let me know that he was on point, man. Say, man, one love to you and one love to your success, man. You're a great king, black man. Yes, sir.
I didn't mean to interrupt that, Percy. You know what I'm saying? One time for Stunner 4V, man. No, for yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah. That part. Me and Tuna study making history in the room right here, man. Look at that.
My bad.
I know that. Say, I can't. Hey, man, when the man got the strings, say, I can't control the puppet. You hear me? He got the strings. He working these motherfucking things. You hear me? What? That what makes a great. Y'all see it y'all see the numbers. That part. Right. But anyway, that's why PMG is great. Stunner great. When the baby heard the Stunner, he said, I got this nigga rich in 6 months. Shit, can y'all come get my baby and get him rich? Cause he rap like y'all niggas. Y'all offbeat rapping ass niggas. Y'all some offbeat rapping ass niggas. I can't get with it. Well, I had to learn one thing. You either get with it or get left behind. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody on beat no more. Don't nobody rap in a rhythm, nigga. A rhythm rapper, guess what that is? That's an old nigga. And guess what I am? I came up with a rhythm. I got
At the block.
My beat still on beat. Then it beat. Goddamn, they still on beat to each other. Goddamn, excuse me. But I'm a rhythm rapper. A cadence rapper. These niggas take off. Shit. And for some reason, you put the right beat with. See, I found out what it was with PMG.
It's on.
I found out what it
3
was.
Or whatever.
You gotta have the right beat for that boy. The music gotta go with his flow. As soon as you find somebody that got the beats that match the you in there. He found it. Well, I say, now who did that beat? He said, that's a little studio I go to over there. Well, you need to keep that nigga on there. And that dude though, kept it. Whoever he was, he kept PMG in pocket. He kept that nigga in that studio. That nigga lived in that damn thing. Every time I looked up, I said, who was that behind you? He said, oh, this is studio. You know, sometimes you gotta watch old grown niggas around your kids. You understand? That's just me, but I knew PMG, that motherfucker was on. He wanted to be fucked with like that. In no type of way. I took PMG, I was by this time I had got hot in battle rap, and I was cold in battle rap. Nigga, I had became the most viewed battle rapper in the South. Yeah. Oh, I'm still at today, y'all. Bars. Without the bars. I still am. Yeah. Say it again. The most viewed battle rapper in the South. I didn't say in Fort Worth. I didn't say in Dallas. I didn't say in Houston. I didn't say in San Antonio. I said in the South. How about that? Don't ask me how I know shit. Whoever did the numbers told me.
2 million.
That'll do it. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna let y'all.
I don't know if anybody in Fort Worth got more views.
Yayo might. They say there's not a battle. No. Yayo, yeah. Now them boys right there going, yeah.
No, that's it. 2 million. Bugatti ain't never hit 2 million. CJ done hit a Yayo done hit it. That's it.
Them are rappers.
J-Dub hit 1 million.
Them niggas rappers.
Right.
I can't fuck with rap. Now I'm telling you about some rappers. Them whole ass niggas can spring any day now.
Right. Them whole ass niggas.
That motherfucker 1.2 million? Yeah. He done signed with them folks. He got a little crown down on the bottom. He getting out. He got the umbrella around his head. Yeah. Now I see why he got 1 million views.
They buying them views.
You know, they start with World Star. When you hit World Star, you move on up. You understand me? I took PMG in the backyard one day. I said, let me show you something. I said, son, you have to, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I swear to God, I did get it from Stun, from Vegas. I got that from him. I heard him when he was rapping, and for some reason, I'm talking about the young shit. I'm talking about the before the baby shit. You hear me? Yeah. Hell yeah, before the baby. Yeah, when that nigga walking down the street, when he doing the shit with the little bright girl. Yeah, sitting in the house, you know, before the dreads, when he had the box, nigga. How about this? Growing, getting ready for the dreads. Yeah. Making the videos in the garage and shit with his brother and them. That little crew of niggas, when they was a crew. I used to watch Stunner when he was a crew, and I said, that little nigga right there, he got balls in his drops.
Right.
He got balls. Come on, PMG. I swear to God, I say, this is what you need to start doing. You know, you need to start putting some balls in there. You need to start learning what balls is, man. Understand me? You talking your shit, but you put some balls in there. This shit, cause right now you just spitting real rap shit you do. Put some balls in there.
I didn't want to tell him I got it from Stunner, but I heard Stunner doing it, and then he said, "What's the what?" And I showed him how to do a ball. This how you make a ball. He said, "Oh, that's how you." He came back. He said, "Daddy, what this sound like?" I said, "It's kind of light, but you got the concept. Put some balls together, man. Hey, when he caught on to the ball game, shit. I said, this bitch got something."
Well, how did you feel? How did you feel when you seen Stunner actually reach out to try to sign PMG?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I couldn't believe it because I swear to God, and I know I'm not a psychic, none of that. I said to I always say, matter of fact, I don't even have to. I can show you. I can show you, better than I can tell you.
Better than you can tell. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I ain't trying to sound like a fan right now. You understand me? But I used to play Stunner them shit. And me and PNG go back and forth, act like, you know, I used to always say, I want to see my son do a song, you know, him and Stunner going back and forth. And then PMG catch one real quick, and the rap just go back and forth, because them niggas sound alike in some kind of they shit. I said, okay, man, P, you can hang in there with him. I always seen it. Then one day, nigga, when I seen that nigga on stage doing this with my son on that video, I said, they said, you know, your son was Stunner from Vegas. I said, he probably just reached that to him. My son probably jocking, trying to look for Stunner. Stunner ain't reaching out to him like that. Then when I seen him on the stage, nigga, I down there, I paused the motherfucking video and blowed it up.
Nice. Proud dad. Let's see what this nigga Charleston talking about.
Drunk. I can't repeat that because I can't. It wasn't rehearsed. Right. It wasn't rehearsed, man.
Oh God.
They got to go back and look at this shit. Look at themselves. High. Drunk. Drunk with pride. Drunk with lust. Drunk with alcohol. They ain't drunk with righteousness. It ain't too many niggas standing before this nigga with righteousness in their heart. Really repent. Really have redeemed what they done wrong in life, nigga. Them niggas got on here to take stage, my nigga. They didn't get on here, nigga, to show the ugliness of what this shit done. They got on here to beat on their chest. Not to show tears and not to show pain and scars. Show, man, I ain't living how y'all think this shit don't end well. Go back and look at them niggas. This shit don't end well, my nigga. And didn't nobody get on here and say how it ended. And you still kind of glorified it. Shit don't end well. Look at Weasel. It don't end well. Look at Billy Ray. Look at Bobby Reed. Shit don't end well, nigga. Tell the whole motherfucking story. They won't tell the whole story. Them niggas had the funk punks to survive down there. And ain't nobody ever got on here and said, yeah, man, I had to fuck a punk. No nigga who went to prison have ever came out and admitted of fucking a punk, and you know they done it. But that's the ugliness that don't nobody want to tell about that ugly truth, my nigga.
Hold on, I gotta rewind that shit. Hold on.
To survive down there. Look at Weasel. It don't end well. Look at Billy Ray. Look at Bobby Reed. Shit don't end well, nigga. Tell the whole motherfucking story. They won't tell the whole story. Them niggas had the funk punks to survive down there. And ain't nobody ever got on here and said, yeah, man, I had to fuck a punk. No nigga who went to prison have ever came out and admitted of fucking a punk, and you know they done it. But that's the ugliness that don't nobody want to tell about that ugly truth, my nigga. They rather hear comfortable lies. So it was a lot of comfortable lies told. Shout out to Tegan. Shout out to Tegan. Yeah. I'll leave it at that, my nigga. Unless you
dude say, don't talk about that. You can hear him in the background. Don't talk about that.
Boys and girls
Club, homie. We at the Boys and Girls Club. We're in the Juvenile Detention Center. We're in the prison. At this time, I'm teaching classes at the adult parole office, where it's mandatory when niggas get out of prison, they got to come sit in class and hear me teach. Big Nate, Sissy, and them seeing me like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, man, why they wouldn't? So, yeah, so we called the school district. School district give us a bullshit excuse. Okay, let me call Channel 8 News.
Damn.
I had a number directly. Say, listen, man, they sent this little gangster rapper. He violent, he got these lyrics, and I know how to sell it too, boy. You hear me? And I sold it to the media, and the media, yeah, man, fuck that nigga and whoever took him up there. Fuck every adult that had something to do with that little stupid motherfucker going up there, nigga. And guess what?
What?
All them motherfuckers failed the STARS test miserably. They all failed the STARS test miserably. And this was 5-6 years ago. Right now today, only 36% of children in Fort Worth Independent School District can read on or above their grade level. That means almost 80% of black kids in Fort Worth is dumb and stupid. They can't read. But they can quote that stupid shit. My 40 go, boom! Now them little motherfuckers on murder cases and everything. 5 years later, look at this shit now, my nigga. 5 years later, look at them. Look how many people done died around that boy. How many kids? He sold them seeds, my nigga. Everybody was mad at me then. Everybody was mad. Man, that nigga did. Nigga, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't fed nobody. I'm still feeding kids, my nigga. The shooting that happened at the park on Mother's Day, I didn't see no OG down there getting nobody out of jail, my nigga. Mm. I ain't see no OG. I ain't see no rapper.
None of them niggas.
Them bitches had court-appointed lawyers, my nigga. Only a couple of kids could afford lawyers. Listening to that stupid-ass rap shit, but I was one of them little motherfuckers listening to that stupid-ass rap shit. Exactly. My mind's playing tricks on me.
Down, down, and out, down, 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 down.
So look at the city now, homie.
So let's go back for a second.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me take a break for a second. I'll be right back.
Hustle on defense, coach. Your boys are grinding.
Get the ball past half court. There we go. All right, let's see if I can go straight to the chest. Oh, there we go. All right, back to Charleston White.
So after this, I was told, now, mind you, I was not around at this time to even understand what was going on with Fort Worth hip-hop and the influence and impact that it had on Texas as a whole. But I was told Go Yayo was one of the hottest artists around this time.
He was the hottest.
And after that, it severely impacted his rap career in a negative way. In a sense, it kind of killed his buzz.
He killed his buzz. That didn't kill his buzz. See, he went and wrote a song, as all great artists do. As all great artists do, homie. All publicity is good publicity when you're in the entertainment industry.
All right.
He went and wrote a song, nigga, and it was a wonderful song in response to it. storytelling. He showed that he can write a story. It didn't kill his career. His numbers went up. You on Channel 8 News? So that means the news people love him. Man, them white people love that boy. That white woman that done that story. Can you imagine when she's at the bar with her white friends? And she done a story on this moment. He became a phenomenon after that. He became his antics and his misguidance, the violence that he perpetuated. He began to embody what he rapped about. That killed him. There was nothing good above him to guide him, to teach him, and to point him in the right direction and say, let's get money. His community failed him. His parents, his adults, whatever mentor, whatever friend, they failed him. They failed him, homie. Everybody around him failed that kid. Could nobody get him and get him away like they did Lil Wayne? It ain't no babies around here to take these boys and say, no, man, I got you. Let me get you away from this. They on stage with the damn baby. Old ass niggas. The kids can't get right because the mamas won't get right. When the parents go to thinking better, when you got a kid with talent like that, my nigga, everybody is supposed to huddle around him and shield him and protect him. You do it to your ball players. You do it to your football players. That's what you do when it's a village. But it ain't no goddamn village. All these goddamn hoods, my nigga. So the boy done failed. He ain't going no goddamn well now. He won't go no fucking well. Nobody will in this city. Cause they won't listen, and it ain't nobody talking for them to listen to. That's telling them which direction to go in. Cause don't nobody know. Ain't nobody ever made it out of here. Who done made it to tell us which way to go, which route to take? That's why they all just dumb and stupid, and they bang, 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 bang. And that's all they know. They don't know nothing else, my nigga.
And there you have it. Charleston White, again with another classic, but I think that was older because he had fucking dreads, unless that was attached to his hat. And he had his old gold teeth, so. Finish it off. Okay, hold on. Right, let's hear this shit.
Lil Baby, La Baba. He dropped his album last night, which was kind of interesting. Let's see if I can get this back up. He dropped his album last night. His album was called, which by the way TMZ covered. It's called It's Only Me.
TMZ cover. He laughed about
Lil
that.
Baby,
That's funny.
It's Only Me.
Everybody covered it.
Let's go to Genius. There's 2 tracks he decided to call me out on or mention me on. I can't play it because we're live on YouTube at the moment, but you guys could go listen to it if you want.
Lil Baby dropped more music today too. Just now, 4 minutes ago.
Let me see. Which was it? Oh, yeah. So there's 2 songs he called me out on. And the 2 songs was what the fuck? Hold on.
What's the shit?
Holding more than most of these rappers, but Baby's one of the top 5 rappers. I've always said he's one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, yeah,
so I have zero idea why he's talking about that.
Nice
but
song.
I have a semblance of why I think Baby might be upset. If he's not rapping about me because he's not trying to rap about his real shit that we have all heard in the streets, he's literally, so he must be trying to avoid the RICO. Or B, you know what he's doing?
Hold on for a
Nigga,
second.
you want me to go back to our message of why when he blocked me? The nigga must have shook of like YoungBoy or some shit like that.
The YoungBoy.
Because when I was talking about some shit, YoungBoy, this is why he blocked me, bro. Lil Baby blocked me because one day I said there's a rapper named Lil something. I won't tell you who it is. That's why I said on my stream that motherfucking YoungBoy would collab with, but he won't collab with that nigga because he's beefing with his friend. Everybody took my statements and put it on YouTube thinking, oh, well, it's Dirk and he won't collab with Lil Baby. I never said Lil Baby's name. So really, Baby must be dissing me because I'm going to tell you what he said eventually in my comments. Who was I talking about? I can say it now because everybody's known about it. He was talking about Uzi. I always said, listen, YoungBoy talk to me sometime. I'm like, yo, bro, you should collab with Uzi. I love Uzi. I love you. He says, yo, I don't got nothing against Uzi, but I can't really do that because Rich the Kid's my man. Rich the Kid and Uzi, they weren't seen eye to eye. I think they cool now, but they weren't seen eye to eye. I hinted at that. I never said Lil Baby's name ever. I don't know what's going on. Maybe some street shit with them. I don't know why Lil Baby would block me on one account, but he DM'd my personal account, like literally. The nigga DM'd my personal account. And when he DM'd my personal account, I could tell he was mad. First of all, he started calling me boy. I was like, bro, I think I'm older. Relax, my nigga. Okay? But you know these gangsters get some money and now they're the toughest nigga in the world. You're not talking tough to Fonnie Willis, brother. Stop it, okay? Don't diss me. Diss the DA. The DA's on y'all ass. And y'all don't want no smoke with them. And y'all would always, and I guarantee you catch a Rico, it's gonna be, oh, none of these lyrics mean nothing. So what are we talking about? Again, the DA in Atlanta done hit y'all with the ether. I don't want to hear none of y'all talk tough unless you're willing to say, fuck the judge, take it to trial, and when you get locked up, say, when is trial coming? None of y'all saying this. You know what y'all say? My lyrics don't mean nothing. I'm not a thug. I'm not this. I'm not that. I do give backs. I do holiday retreats. I do this. Y'all don't want it. Let's keep it 100. Don't diss academics. Ack ain't no street, nigga. I haven't been to Atlanta in years. I haven't seen you, been around you. You got no beef with me. You jumping niggas over there. They claiming that your niggas shot up over there. Go handle.
Mike was on mute for a little bit.
These things and diss them niggas, okay? But you can't do that because you're gonna get a fucking Rico. Stop dissing me. Let me put it out there. Go diss Fonnie Willis.
Charlie 1.
She's on y'all neck.
Leaving
don't
this
try to
because
throw
these
in
guys
innocuous.
ain't even try to
You don't have no
stop
beef. I just explained why you blocked me. I'll read what he said, unless he blocked me again before I could read it.
Come on, let's roll.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck which rapper it is. Also, don't get mad at me. You dropped 2 mid-singles before your album. I ain't gonna lie, people say your album sounded good. But nigga, you dropped that Detox trash, and then the Hey trash. Nigga, that ain't on me. That's on you. You start slurring a little bit more like you off that lean or some shit. You start thinking you bigger than what you could be. This is supposed to be a Wayne Carter 3 moment, nigga. Except you not coming in with a milli, nigga. You dropped, you could have fucked up and dropped the biggest hit like a couple months ago. In the last 2 months, everybody was saying, how is he announcing the album then dropping trash? Bro, that's not me. Don't just throw in academics as like no fucking, you know what I mean, funny. Like colloquial for everybody saying that you wasn't dropping the shit. And by the way, I'm gonna be fair. I hear people liking this album, but let's be honest. Why is Lil Baby, as tough as he trying to portray himself to be, dissing me? So let me read it. Let me read the message. You know I love putting messages on the screen. This is what he said. March 13, 2021. You gotta stop putting out lies, Lil Bro. Lil Bro. Boy, you been in the rap for like 4 years. You must think you the king of something. You must think that you can't get. Nigga, I've seen niggas like you come and go. I don't care how big you get. Look, show you. Look. You know me, I put everything on. Look. Lil Baby, you gotta stop putting out lies, Lil Bro. I'm confused at that time. I said, I'll show y'all my message. I'm gonna read the whole thing. Y'all can screenshot it. You can do whatever.
What do you say?
I said, I ain't put out no lies. But granted, I did see that YouTube, it wasn't my YouTube page. Other YouTube pages were clickbait. Oh, Axe said that YoungBoy won't fuck with Lil Baby. Keep in mind, Lil Baby and YoungBoy had a song on some soundtrack. That's why he's, bro, if you know what I really think? nigga, maybe there was some behind the scenes static with you and Youngboy. You too scared to address him. You saying I'm making the beef up. Nigga, I ain't making the beef up. Then I could play I hate Youngboy. Youngboy just, just rapped about 4 p.m., 4 whatever, 4 whatever. You ain't say a motherfucking thing to Youngboy. You ain't mentioned YBBY. You ain't mentioned NBA, ABN. Nothing. Let's just see what we talking about. So I messaged him. I said, I ain't put out no lies. I said the YouTube pages that uploaded it is making it something it was. I even try to clear it up. They're confusing you with another situation. Remember I said, this was the hint I gave people. Youngboy can't do or he wouldn't do a song with a rapper named Little Something because the guy who Little Something is cool with, he's not seen eye to eye. No. Because the guy who Little Something is beefing with is his friend. You get what I mean? That was Uzi and Rich the Kid. I tried to tell him. So I'm reading everything I said. I said, only thing I said was that YB said he was taking a break from rap when you had tweeted that y'all should do a song together. And I remember, because I talked to Youngboy. This was why I'm texting the nigga. I said, I talked to Youngboy in person. I told Youngboy, bro, you should do a song with Lil Baby. Youngboy never said nothing like, oh, fuck baby, nothing like that. He never said it. Never. Right? He said, all right, bet. Like, he's listening to me because he was like, yo, who you think I should do a song with? Feel me? So I'm just throwing out names. And I remember when I was throwing out names, Baby at that time, okay, so that's why he thinks it's him. Around that time, Baby tweeted out, yo, like he gave a compliment to YB saying he wants to do a song with YB, right? Again, YB, go back and y'all gonna see I'm telling the truth. But these rappers, like, don't try, like, I get you trying to sell your record, bro, but nigga, if you talking street shit, like, it's one, like the whole I can't rich as me. I never said that. Number one. Number two, that's funny. But if you talking about niggas could get touched, nigga, talk about your real street shit going on, my nigga. And if you talking about that, nigga, talk to Fonnie Willis, who's trying to lock y'all niggas up. Don't come over here and act like, yo, me and you got some shit that don't exist. You have real life niggas who want you dead, and you have real life niggas you're trying to get killed. Talk about them niggas. Let's keep it 100. And I'm glad he mentioned this because now I'm gonna be as vocal as I could be about this. Every single day, every day in, day out, every single day until we get some type of response. You know how I keep it with every single rapper. I love when y'all just bring me into y'all bullshit. If it's anything that got to do with our messages, you block me on one page like a girl, then you message me on my personal page, and you're talking about YouTube uploads by fans. Why are you spreading lies on me, little bro? Stop with the little bro shit, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, we've seen you play basketball. Come on, bro. Like you're awkward. You rap good, but chill out, brother. Like, I don't know if you think you're the toughest nigga on earth. I get it. You're in the streets, but you scared of Fonnie Willis, nigga. Okay? Don't let me Charleston White y'all niggas. You're scared of Fonnie motherfucking Willis. Okay? No. I ain't no fed. The nigga mentioned me, told my niggas can get touched. You know who would love to know about niggas getting touched? Fonnie fucking Willis, nigga. What's the problem? These rappers just think they're the toughest nigga who ever lived. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. I'm glad you brought it up because now there's a lot of situations that we have heard 4PF with.
I have crazy lately.
I have a dossier that I need to bring to the forefront. I have no problem. By the way, I love P. P, you heard the album, you ain't telling nigga, yo, you know Act gonna go wild out. I'm guessing it's part of the promo. I'm gonna give you the promo. This is part of the promo. Bet. I'll make it all hot. Great. So I said, only thing I said was YB said he was taking a break from rap when you had tweeted that, and y'all should do a song. And I remember telling him to do the song, which he probably already did. The song came out. They did a song. I think when Baby tweeted it, they already did a song. You feel me? I said the other stuff had nothing to do with you, but YouTube pages that re-uploaded be clickbaiting. He said, then you said out your mouth, you knew I had conversations with 6ix9ine. Huh?
Time to reload. One down. You're welcome.
Fuck. Should have switched ammo before I came downstairs. Fuck. A lot of shit going on. This is defend. Let's defend. Okay, alright. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, a sniper. Holy shit. God damn. Oh, they were right there. Crazy. Not on my shit yet. Gotta get right.
Reloading. Watch my back.
Fuck! The motherfucker came out of the door. That was quick. Oh, that's crazy. That was quick.
Get down! Reloading now!
Damn! Should have reloaded my other gun.
Someone! Get over here and help me! I need help! Help me! I'm not gonna last! I'm not gonna last! Help!
U.S. forces at 50%.
Enemy is down!
Turned too late. Damn, to the left. That's crazy. That's a nice gun. What gun is that? Oh, shotgun, auto. Pew, 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 with a silencer on it.
Let's fly!
What the fuck? How did he not die? It's crazy. Russia's fun, but it's like acquired taste. I used to like playing Conquest on this game, but now I like playing other game modes, just fucking around. Because, you know, you could speed up the battles by playing different game modes if you don't, or if you're tired or something and you can't play a slow-paced Conquest match. Okay. Fuck, I fell. Holy shit. Oh, of course, there's a guy right there. Girl. I think that was a girl. They having trouble, though, getting this fucking spot. They about to lose, I think. That's what that sound is. They're running out of health.
Enemy forces are pulling back. Good work. We've won the battle.
Yeah. Not bad. I did trash, but whatever.
Like shit like that don't be cool. I said, huh? I said, nigga, I didn't even know y'all talked, especially since he got released. I said he wanted a feature with hella people. And I said the people he wanted to get on his album were you and others. I never said he talked to you. I said he had a wish list of people who he wanted to get on his album. So this is some whole street shit, snitch shit that don't throw me into the mix, nigga. We could bring up the receipts. I never said 6ix9ine talked to you. I said 6ix9ine wanted a song with you. But I get it. You super gangster. You don't want to be connected to nothing with no snitch, whatever the case is. But I ain't say the nigga y'all was in conversation. So I guess that's what he's mad, right? I said he wanted a feature from hella people. I said he wanted a feature from hella people. He said the people that he wanted on the album, and 42. He named you and a few others. That's about it. Never said nothing about y'all having conversations. I said, unless you're talking about some old shit prior to him getting locked up. So before he was locked up, maybe, by the way, like, y'all used to communicate. What are you talking about? Y'all did talk before he got locked up. Like, nigga, you sent him verses. You did a song with him. Like, he likes the song. Like, I get y'all niggas is trying to, like, out-tough each other in the music industry. All I'm saying is that if y'all really trying to out-tough each other, when are y'all gonna drop the Fonnie Willis diss track? And then when y'all gonna actually rap about the niggas you're really trying to kill? Stop rapping about academics. Academics is not no street nigga with you. So this whole, like, it's a whack line already when you're like, yo, academics could get touched.
Shit.
Academics will call the police on you, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, stop with that bullshit, bro. You a fucking millionaire. Stop it. Academics could get touched. Nigga, you're saying that because it won't fucking happen. What about the niggas who've been trying to kill you, though? What about the niggas who y'all been trying to kill? Should I bring that to the light? I think I will. So in the next few days, we will be talking about Phobia. Okay? Thank you.
Damn.
Lil Baby is just giving the new person who I need to talk about
the most content. PF everyday news from here on out, I guess.
Baby, because I need to know why you feel legally that Fonnie Willis ain't on your ass. And I brought up the document when they had 4PF on it. I don't care if I ever get a Lil Baby interview. I'm Big Act. Don't care. I get paid with or without you. Don't care. You're the biggest rapper. You're one of the biggest rappers. Definitely not as rich as you.
Dripping around.
Probably will never be. But it don't matter. I treat you like I treat every other fucking rapper. From D Savage all the way to the top. Okay? So we're gonna be digging into 4PF, so I don't see you getting mad at the niggas who, let me just keep it calm. Everybody heard about all the street shit y'all doing? I just don't report it no more. But clearly, when you're talking about academics, niggas can get touched. I want to know if some of these niggas got touched. And we're gonna then talk about it. Will Lil Baby give us an answer? Or a track? Will Lil Baby get them niggas touched? No, nigga, you're gonna keep fucking rapping, nigga. And shooting videos and bringing out a bunch of like,
shit, the wall, I can't get over the wall.
Just calling it hot.
I'm going hot.
Glad you got back on your little rapping square, but man, you dropped 2 whack singles. Niggas was looking at you weird.
Oh, come on. This is bullshit. What the fuck?
All them shits was
Holy shit. I can't fucking hear shit right now. What the fuck is going on?
Listen, I can spit the truth, but I'm not no hater. You couldn't miss.
Shit.
But nigga, if you ask me, you either was scared of the way you messaged me, you were scared of Young Boy, or you scared of something, nigga. Why are you spreading lies on me? What lies are you talking about? You scared of Young Boy? Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh, you're scared. Wait, I said you and.
I got it.
Somebody put up that clip. I would love to see it. I said that him and 6ix9ine been talking.
I got it.
Listen.
Can we keep it? Oh, that guy tried to sneak me. Oh, the sniper. I almost died. Holy shit.
You're dropping music. It's for entertainment, nigga. Nobody think you're some top killer, my nigga. You're escaping a Rico by the skin of your teeth, nigga. That's just a fact.
Out of here.
You all are scared of Fonnie Willis. We all sitting outside of Atlanta looking at y'all like, yo.
Yeah, sit your ass down.
Gangster. Keep doing gangster shit. You've been doing more giveaways than anything, nigga.
Holy shit, it's going crazy.
I can look on Shade Room right now, nigga. You actually show him to some prison trying to like, oh, I'm a good guy. You not doing the gangster shit you rapping. Them niggas is all y'all niggas. I'm sorry. So just like, yo, just don't try to. I hate when y'all be trying to do that, but y'all only go. If you gonna be beefing and tell niggas they can get touched, don't mention academics. You know academics.
Oh, you too, bitch.
How about you tell your op and mention their name?
Come on, man, that was crazy.
Their name, because your name and their name in the same hat to get indicted. How about you mention them niggas and say, yo, that nigga finna get touched? No, you won't, because you're gonna get locked up. Look, this is what we should talk about. You offer positive words of wisdom to inmates at Rikers Island. Not getting nobody touched. You don't want to be in a RICO. Stop it. You just sounding confident on the track. Nigga, RICO come down, nigga, you would be scared as a motherfucker. We've seen it. You rappers are reconsidering.
It didn't blow up, though? Niggas in the mix that got nothing to do with y'all beef. Man, that's crazy. My team was ass.
I know who
I was holding it down.
Y'all niggas done shot at and niggas done shot at.
Now we way back here?
You won't mention that. Why?
Press up. Oh, that's why we not pressing up? Because niggas like him cheating? Out of bounds and shit? What the fuck?
The whole interview. Yo, baby, you're so good. You're good at rapping.
Oh, come on, bro. If that tank didn't drive
no street beef, nigga. But if you're going to talk the street shit, talk the street shit with the niggas who want to kill you. Talk the street shit to the DA who's looking at you. You won't do it. And until you do it, little baby, we get it. You're a rapper selling music, and it's just fine. Okay? Love you, my boy. Make sure when you put out them singles, pass them to Big Act. I'll tell you if them shits is hot or not.
Damn.
Again, fuck with it 2 days because y'all got a reality show, and I'm not mad at it because that's how you want to get paid at the moment.
No, Blueface and shit. I don't know if I care about that shit no more.
No, like, bro, I would never walk outside where me and you are seen as a couple. Nigga, that's how you branded your shit. I'm not saying women don't act wild because we're all like Blueface. This is what I was trying to say. Nigga, you the prize too. Nigga, you're in a privileged position. You a rapper. You getting money, you lit. This chick was a contestant on your fucking motherfucking reality show, Blue Girls Club. Nigga, she would have fucked anybody, including the producer, brother. I bet you fuck with her, you like her. Bro, it happens. We have to have regular lives too. I'm never mad if a nigga likes a girl. Okay, she did some shit once.
Let me get in, bro. Right,
okay, the one shit happened.
Shit.
You let her do it again. Then again. Bro, she done it like 50 times. So when I talk about you, it's not because I think you a bad guy or you weak or whatever the case is. Bro, you must be complicit. Nigga, you never catch me going out nowhere in public with this shit. Bro, like, bitches acting like, yo, these bitches really think they're like, they think they're like
this guy
MMA
just flew
fighters,
straight
like,
up.
in boxing. If y'all getting dressed and putting on makeup and lashes and nails to go to the club and fight, y'all bitches holler at me and I get that celebrity boxing or Triller or some shit, nigga. We get y'all hoes in the ring. But I don't fuck with no hoes who going out to the club to fight.
Just to fight.
Facts. You feel me? So somebody said, get that bag back. No, it's a birthday present. I ain't knowing it like that. But bro, I look at the chick who I was with, I'm like, yo, bro, like, nigga, you're fumbling the bag when you do that. Yo, my mama came up, like, my mama's here now. 2 hours ago, because Shorty got to get her shit. My mom is saying, yo, if you are staying with the nigga at his crib, why are you mad if a bitch is taking a picture with him? Like, are you stupid? This is my mom talking. Like, she's like, yo, listen, are you dumb?
Damn, he got the. I ain't getting in that shit.
So
right now.
again, somebody said you took a fat L. I'm gonna take the L. And again, as I said, I take full responsibility because
DJ Academics.
as much as I want to say, oh,
hey, there goes the truck.
A lot of women are just insecure or they're just fighters and they just whatever, they're ratchet. Dog, it was my decision.
These dudes don't want it. We had B. They don't want it, so I ain't even tripping.
What I've seen in the past,
my team ass. Look at these niggas waiting back here, shooting at snipers and shit instead of just getting the bag.
However, I do have to let the story be known because I don't want niggas to think that I was fighting.
Oh, a tank.
There's two girls trying to fight. I don't know if you want to call it they're fighting over
I'm
me
out.
or they're fighting over whatever the fuck they're fighting over.
I ain't even got no rockets, so I can't fuck with the tank right now.
First of all, my chick ain't don't weigh that much. The other chick, that's like a heavyweight. That chick might weigh more close to me. Yeah, I'm not trying to let them fight.
They didn't want to fight.
Again, if I'm guilty for that, to try to get in there and even tell my chick, talk some sense in her, because these chicks be thinking, yo, you see that bitch right there? This bitch built like a linebacker, bro. You can't fight her. Nigga, chill the fuck out, nigga.
How did
ain't nobody thinking about what you thinking
I'm at
about
the top,
and
and we got
a
shit team.
Bro, these bitches trying to take pictures
I
of
don't
me
even play this
because
shit
they're
like
fucking. It's a TikTok era. They might take a fucking picture with me or a video with me and be like, yo, here I am standing next to this bitch ass nigga. Nigga, just chill with it. Right? So like I could just blame her. But nigga, that's not, you know what I mean? At a certain point you gotta take accountability, and I take accountability. I shouldn't let that happen. And yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? Somebody said, why would you continue to date somebody you can't bring in public? OVO Cartier, that's a great point. No, that's a very great point.
So what?
As I said, bro, I've tried to have these conversations with her, and I warned her about this date. I'm telling you, she swung on bitches before.
Damn.
Like, she swung on girls before, thinking, yo, I remember like even talking to her about that shit because she punched a girl square in her mouth. She was like, "Oh, you with my man?" Punch a girl in the mouth. The girl wasn't on that, like the girl wasn't that type of girl. She wasn't on that fighting shit, but she just chilled out. And I remember saying to her, I said, "Shorty, you know, if you're with me and you're punching bitches out, I could get sued. They're gonna be like, well, you're broke. They can't get nothing from you. Your ex-girl though, bro. They're gonna like you're fucking up." I remember talking to her about it. You know what she gonna say? Yeah, I know that bitch felt it when I punched her in the mouth. I'm like, bro, like that's not something to brag about. Like, nigga, I'm in a different space in life. Like you bragging about punching a girl in the mouth? Some random.
They think that shit cool.
So again, that's why I really just take the blame, bro. So I take the blame, bro. Somebody said I'm dating a whole hood rat.
Yeah.
I told her, I had multiple talks with her. I said, yo, I don't like hood rats. I don't like ratchetivity. Nigga, Mirror got, you know when I be talking about the zoo shit, Mirror got into it because I be playing 2K. She'll come next to me and turn the TV on, the big TV, right next to me. And all it's playing is some Zeus ratchet. It's straight fighting, bro. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to see women fighting for like 20 minutes. But she's like, oh, no, that's entertaining. And I'm like, no, it's not. Bro, women fighting constantly.
Again, I don't think they understand that this is like a game mode where we got to like protect the bomb.
Blueface has found a way to monetize it. But that's probably on because he can't go gold right now with no song. Let's keep it 100. If Blueface had a song like, yo, I took the walk to Poland, that nigga would not be on a reality show. Look, that nigga got a reality show. You wanna see the intro? This is what they playing on Blueface reality show. This is the fucking
Nah, I don't want to see the intro.
I wouldn't go on no reality show if my rap career was popping.
All right, you don't need to.
You don't see the baby after his situations with his baby moms. He ain't trying to get on a reality show, is he? Blueface the only nigga. So they giving him a check over there that he know he can't get music. Nigga, I don't know about him, but nigga.
Oh, did I walk into the wrong room or what?
I'm cool. I don't need a reality show. Like if y'all need a reality show, y'all go do that. And that's the only difference. I said women always gonna act up. I'll never blame Blueface because he had a woman who acted up. I blamed him because it was the same horse and pony story over and over again, and it was making your rap career weakened. It was making your rap career look like shit. So
he go to somebody else shit right now.
Cool.
Exactly. I was about to say.
Did I address everything with this? I think I gave y'all the whole story. Yeah, I talked to her afterwards. You know, she apologizing. But she apologized. She was like, I'm sorry, I was drunk. I'm sorry, like, yo, I shouldn't have, I wish I could, go back.
Oh my God.
She said all that stuff. Like,
he's fucking
and
1%. Get the fuck.
You know how women get when they start apologizing. I'm looking at her and I'm like, yo, bro, I told you this.
That's crazy.
Months before. I told you who you were dealing with. I told you that people want to see me in a certain light. I told you, me and you can't even have an argument in public because people gonna record and it ain't never gonna look good for me. I told you all these things. So if you ever cared about me, you would not put me in that position. I even told her, I said, bro, even if I was doing the wildest shit, if you caught me kissing a bitch in the club and you were with me, bro, if unless you just gonna leave type shit, like, oh, it's over, so let me just act up, you can't be trying to act up and then come back later like, oh no, my niggas just handle it in private. I told her this a million times. The chick don't listen. I don't know what to do, but I do know what to do.
You don't know what to do.
Responsibility. She got to be gone. It is what it is. Because everybody keep talking about, like, and some people, they don't even want to believe the narrative. They don't want to believe the truth. They're like, yo, oh,
fuck, where was he? Of course he's fucking right there.
Look, acts loud. Nigga, what the fuck that guy would do with two chicks screaming at each other?
Yeah, I know. They went to that real quick. I know, but that's how it is.
I already told her that. Like, bro, I told her before. I said, yo, listen, if you upset, she'd be like, oh, I found this. I found.
Whoa, I ain't know where they at
some
right
girl,
now.
or you were telling the girl something. I always told her, I said, listen, if you're not gonna leave, bro, let's just yeah, you can get mad, but get mad in the house, my nigga. Real talk. Like, bro, I'm keeping 100 with her. Like, I even had a whole conversation.
Holy
like,
shit, they right on the other side of this fucking bus.
Like, bro, I might fuck a bitch on the side. That's just how it goes.
God damn, the turn get me?
Like,
yeah, Century. I don't care.
Nigga, I'm getting it.
Had
I'm
to
doing
get
my
the
thing.
niggas though.
I ain't about to look at. Ain't no chick about to just come tie me down like I'm some sucker.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, we're no, bitch.
He said he
I'm the
finna
prize,
cheat.
shorty. You feel me? And if you don't feel that way, you can leave. Anybody can leave. I tell them the door's right there. Everybody. But I've told this chick multiple times. Say, yo, I ain't want to get too much because I want y'all to be like, I don't want to send no hate at her. But nigga, she put a tracker on my car one time. And yeah, I did go look at another chick. I just told her, I said, bro, why put a tracker on my car if when you find out I did some shit, you're not gonna leave? I always
They just want to hold it against you. That's all,
don't go through a nigga's
really.
phone if when you find whatever you're looking for, you don't leave. Bro, you just playing around at that point. What you think? Like, I told her. Nigga, I told her 3 days ago. I said, bro, I don't know why you over here, like, being mad secretive, because even if I fuck a girl right now, what are you gonna do?
Bitch ain't
You're
finna
not
go
gonna
nowhere.
leave. You're gonna still sit there. So what the fuck are you, like, trying to give me a headache for?
Alright?
Stop with the jealous shit, because if I do want to fuck a chick and I do, you're not going nowhere. Sorry, that's just the reality of what it was. Like, nigga, you're not going nowhere. So what the fuck is you on my dick like that? Just chill. So, yeah, nah, she put a whole tracker, nigga. I ain't even know, nigga. That's how she showed up. That's how she punched the other girl in the face. She had a tracker on the car, my nigga. I want to send no hate to her though, because yo, honestly, she's a beautiful girl. She has a good heart, but also I be trying to tell him like, yo, listen, this is a different situation. You're dealing with a nigga who you know, again, I'm at a particular point in my life and career where you probably have never dealt with people who are popular.
He said, you don't need the bullshit.
Adjust to it. So I told her like what I could get down with. And the thing with women sometimes, because they're looking at, I don't know if it's the bag or whatever, they're like, oh, I live a pretty good life when I live with you. They kind of agreeing with it, but then they still acting up. I'm like, bro, do you agree with it or not? That's what I was, remember when I was co-signing that whole NLE Chopper shit? Because nigga, I broke the same shit down. I told Shorty, I said, listen, yeah, you live in the crib, this, like Shorty, like you having a lot of perks to this shit. Like you rocking all designer, this and third. These other bitches want to be living in a mansion, doing all that shit. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't finna cap. I might fuck a bitch from here and there. That's just how it be. And if you can't understand that, you could leave. So I'm gonna think about it. Okay, cool. Think about it. Whatever. As long as you be honest with me. I bet. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. You still doing weird ass shit, my nigga? Like, nigga, I told you what type of time I'm on. From here on out, I'm like, let me tell you this. I ain't never gonna be no monogamous to no chick. Chick I get out with my program or being single is pretty good. You feel
Real
me?
rap.
That's just how it is.
Hell
And
yeah.
by the way, if you hear me saying this ain't got nothing to do with that situation, because I wasn't trying to do no weird shit. It was just fans. Every time I go out, I don't even know that women be fucking with me. And honestly, the women who ask the pictures, they probably don't even like me. Because I don't have a lot of female following. But you know how it is, bro. If you're in a club, you're in the VIP section or something like that, and somebody's saying, yo, I don't know, anybody who's a celebrity or anybody who's famous that's there, bro, you might ask a picture, maybe not even because you care about them, just because like, yo, you know what I mean, you want to put it in your collage, you want to put it in your photo dump, you want to put it in your highlights or whatever the case is. Yeah, Shorty getting bent out of her mind, man. So that's just what it is. No. So I'll tell you what happened. Oh, so this is what happened at the end, right? So kind of at the video,
not walking like
if
that
I go back
guy.
to that video, okay, if they don't have the full video. I ain't even gonna play for them. When I walk away, that's when people finally start getting involved. They put the girl I'm with, right, who I was trying to protect from getting jumped, they put her in cuffs. And when they put her in cuffs, they go to the other girl who she swung on, and they ask her, do you want to press charges on her? They're like, yo, if you press charges, we're taking her to the jail. If you don't want to press charges, which by the way, that was very new to me. I never knew.
That's how it goes.
Like that.
Yeah, that's how it
Jersey,
goes.
if the police is there, somebody's going to jail. There's no type of no. But so they had my chick in cuffs, and they're also asking me, but I'm not no victim or nothing in the situation, but they're asking me like, yo, what do you want us to do? Because they know she's staying with me. They're like, yo, do you want us to take her to the jail? I'm like, don't bring her to no jail, nigga. They'd be like, yo, so if we let her out of cuffs now, you sure she not gonna go back to where you staying at and fuck up all your shit, or go fight these girls later, or do some other shit? And the other girls, you know what I mean, they came up, they was like, nah, we ain't doing no charges.
Damn. I tried to get in and couldn't get in. Fuck.
I picked her up later. I made sure she went back, to the hotel. Like she was just drunk, so she was just sleeping. Then the next morning, she don't even understand the gravity of the situation. Like the next morning, she's like in surprise that it's starting to go all over the internet. I'm looking at her. I'm like, I've been telling you this.
Is not taking this spot either.
You're with a nigga like me, bro. TMZ covered the shit today, bro. To people who dislike me, they'll be like, oh, I can't nobody. You're right. But anything I do these days, motherfucking Shade Room and TMZ is all on it. So I'm looking at them like, bro, I've been telling you, this is not the attention I want, my nigga. And now I'm getting this bullshit attention because you felt so jealous that other girls was taking pictures of me. And this one girl who thinks she's riding for me.
Is that a fucking, what's her name?
Trying to get you not hurt. Because it would look crazy if would it look crazy if I just allowed her to get beat up by 3 girls, bro? Right? If I allow that to happen, I look like a sucker. I get involved, they're going to say, oh, it looked like he's fighting. Can't fucking win. You know what I mean? And everybody else I'm with who ain't that famous, That's another thing. When you see me talking about everybody in the hallway, it's like, nigga, I'm with some of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas got nothing going on for y'all. Y'all supposed to be in this shit breaking up the fight, not me. But niggas looking like this ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. So I learned a lesson with that too. You feel me? Like, it's like,
oh, that's a guy.
Act not supposed to be the nigga breaking up the fight. But I'm looking at it like nobody fuck with the girl, which is my girl. They're looking at her like, nah, she do need her ass whipped. She been acting up all night. I'm looking at them, I'm like, yo, nigga, I can't let my girl get her ass beat like that, dude.
Oh, okay. I got to switch to a sniper gun now.
It is what it is. All right. Listen, whatever y'all want to believe is what y'all believe, man. You know, I gotta talk to Angie about like how the shade room be rocking with me sometimes, man, because I know it ain't Angie making them posts, but some of them posts, like at times, like, it be looking a little weird. Like they first put it out like I'm fighting, and like them other platforms, I don't even care about the other platforms because like, you know, they just trying to get the spice justice whatever. But really, they started off with the shade room. Like we only cared when the shade room posted it. There's some other people who posted. I didn't even bother commenting on that shit. But yeah, like eventually, because I told him, I'm like, yo, you know, y'all got me looking crazy. Like I am fighting women. I'm trying to stop women from fighting. And they were like, oh yeah, you're right. They deleted it a couple times. They put it back up with a caption and like some quotes and this.
Oh shit.
I'm like, well, you know, for what it's worth, again, I can't blame Shade Room either. You know why? I got to take the ultimate blame. You can't go out in public with people acting like hooligans. They acting like apes. They acting like fucking donkeys and motherfucking like pit bulls. You can't bring those people out in public. So that's my fault. I'm gonna take it.
That's probably my guy.
But you know, to the people who was trying to be like, oh yeah, we got act on this one. Try again, pussy. We back on this shit. Anyway, let's get to
we got act on this one.
Real talk. Yeah, somebody says, yo, about your thing. You're right. It's your fault. Yo, I talked to the cops outside, and when I was telling them like the story, and I remember I said to them, I said, yeah, you know, I didn't want to bring her, but she kind of like guilted me into bringing her, and yeah, she did this before where she punched a girl in the mouth. You know, they looked at me and said, yo, all you celebrity niggas, this is what the cops, the police said, all you celebrity niggas is just alike. Y'all claim y'all don't like this behavior, but these are the only women y'all entertain. And when it comes to shit like this, y'all be like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, but you did it. Like, you know you shouldn't have brought her, but you brought her. And I kind of looked at it, and I'm like, nigga, it is my fault. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just take blame on that.
Man, I should have been up there.
That's the only thing I got to take. Like, you know, as a man, I just got to take blame on that, bro.
I wish I had some C4.
Again, he stole that shit with a nigga who I ain't fuck with, that's different. Very different. You know what I mean? But, nigga, this was not that. This was literally...
He got
shit that I could avoid by just not bringing a female with me. And really, I'm gonna tell you another reason. The reason why I brought her too, nigga, like, you know how your girl be thinking. Cause I'm like, yo, bring me to Miami. I gotta do a speech, this and third, like, yo, blah blah. She was like, yo, you're about to fuck 30 bitches. And I'm like, no, my nigga, I'm going down there for work. Now maybe someone that I don't know.
Is that auto torrent?
Like, this is how women think. So you don't want to bring me at all.
Where the fuck did he go?
Even though I don't want to be here by myself and I want to come with you. You won't bring me. You just want to go by yourself. I'm like, yeah, well, they're paid for everything. I'm just gonna go by myself. Oh, okay, like it's cool. You could have just told me you just want to fuck like.
That was a difficult one to get in.
And I'm like, okay, I booked the flight. It's just my fault.
So what did he get out of it?
We was able to bring Brick Baby here to sit on this couch.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
God damn it. God damn it. Now, mind you, we had no idea y'all was beefing, but he said, man, I just was tired of Charleston talking on Nipsey's name. That just really, I don't know the man, but because he's talking on Nipsey, now he's a situation that I got to address. And I'm like, that's crazy that just talking got a man, you know, feeling away. Now we got, you know, it's just, what are your thoughts when you see that word? Like, you in the social media.
But what did he do? What repercussions have I received to stop talking about Nipsey? How long Nipsey been dead? I've been talking about that motherfucker ever since he been dead. It ain't been no repercussions for it. I ain't been slapped in the mouth. I ain't been kicked in the ass. I ain't been spit on. I ain't been thumped upside the head. Nigga ain't scratched my car. I ain't threw a rock at me. So So what did he get out of it? Besides put himself before the police, playing, talking about he got $10,000 on my head. What did he get out of it? Huh?
Hey.
They look weak talking about it.
So anybody who has an issue with what you're saying that want to address you, should they just be like, because we had a lot of other
cats. If you're not willing to die,
right.
For coming to talk to me, because that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Or the other possibility is you're going to have to kill me because I'm going to say fuck Nip to you. And what you going to do when I say fuck Nip? Because I got something right here ready for your motherfucking ass.
Right.
Or you going to have to willing to go to jail for fucking with me. Because if you hurt me, I'm going to call the police. If I kill you, I'm going to call the police. If I shoot you, I'm going to call the police.
You going to kill a nigga and call the police?
Yeah, you got to.
If I shoot you, I'm going to call the police. I just shot a nigga.
Yeah, you got to.
So you got to be willing to die, kill, and go to jail for fucking with me by what I done said, because I believe in what I done said. So I'm willing to die by what I done said. You think I don't know if some nigga want to kill me over this shit? I ain't changed my tune. I ain't stopped traveling. You think it ain't a possibility that I might have to unlawfully defend myself that could possibly cause me to go to jail? Because a nigga done approached me, but he really ain't threatening me, and I done overreacted and shot at him? I'm a very intellectual guy. I know the possibilities before I even started talking. So if you think I ain't weighed this shit out, nigga. I don't think I done nothing wrong. I don't think I'm saying nothing wrong.
Right.
So it's no difference than them who believe gang banging is right. They willing to die for the gang banging, and it's as wrong as it can be. So it's no difference in my beliefs, nigga. So I tell all them niggas, bring it on. Or the difference between me and them, nigga, my family and my mama, they ain't gonna have to go fund me to get me off earth. Now my kids go have a whole wealth of now, so that's the difference between me and them, nigga. I keep the insurance paid. That's what let me know I'm ready to die. The niggas who ain't got it paid, that's how you know they ain't ready to die. They die with no insurance.
There you have it. Fire. All right. Bandman Kevo is apparently not a snitch. I report. Bandman Kevo is apparently not a snitch. Determined by this guy. 1090 Jake.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, I filed a criminal complaint.
We're going to Bandman Kevo.
Card cracking, and it is the latest scam.
The defendants deposited fake checks, and then the money was withdrawn before the bank noticed.
What the defendants are selling is a fast money lifestyle to attract, I'd say, younger folks who are looking to make a quick buck.
October 27th, 2014. A special agent within the FBI filed a criminal complaint stemming from a 3-year federal investigation into the world of cracking cards, a nickname given to a specific method of bank fraud. Suspects would deposit counterfeit checks into bank accounts belonging to third parties who willingly or unwillingly surrendered their debit cards and PINs. The suspects would then use ATMs to withdraw the advanced funds before banks were able to determine the authenticity of the checks. The suspects now had the money, usually giving a percentage to the third parties who would deny responsibility for any withdrawals or purchases. The third party would play the victim while the bank would suffer the monetary loss. The federal investigation would unravel a conspiracy of fraud committed from August of 2011 to September of 2013. Within the city of Chicago, a group of men who called themselves the Rack Boys would become the main targets of the investigation.
Shit, Rack Boys, affiliated niggas, man, that rich ass cash crew. That's what that shit stands for if you niggas didn't know. Rich ass cash crew.
The Rack Boys would make themselves known through social media and YouTube, where they shared multiple videos displaying large amounts of cash, luxury vehicles, and expensive items. They'd make their affiliation known by wearing clothing with Rack Boys written on it and writing the
Alright, let's get to the other part.
In a YouTube video by the Rack Boys titled For the Money, Kevo the same or similar
Kevo?
card. We would be able to do it the next day from the time you get the card. It's $100 to go open the account, but if you don't have the money, I'll loan it to you. If this is something you want to do, hit me back. I'll give you more details. You can do this every week, no bullshit. Hit me back ASAP. This is no spam. He can also put money on any bank account. With all 4 men sending the same or similar messages, Kevo was printing fraudulent checks to be deposited into the accounts in what was nicknamed making paper. Kevo's girlfriend, 21-year-old Mercedes Hatcher, was also the mother of his child. They lived together in Merrillville, Indiana, as well as Chicago, Illinois. Investigators would find Mercedes was not only sending messages through social media as she attempted to recruit bank account owners, but she'd be seen on surveillance video with Kevo purchasing money orders and by herself depositing fraudulent checks. When her and Kevo stayed in Indiana, they had a roommate by the name of Cortez Stevens. At 24 years old, Cortez lived in Indiana, and through Facebook could be seen wearing a shirt reading Team Racks on the back, referring to the Rack Boys. Much like Kevo, he'd flaunt expensive items including sneakers and an Audi. His Facebook would reveal recruiting messages while surveillance videos would show Cortez with Kevo depositing checks and purchasing money orders. Another man by the name of Steven Garner, aka Lil Steve, who was 23 years old, was in jail at the time the criminal complaint was filed. He'd been arrested 4 months prior while traveling with his girlfriend Brittany Sims, who was also the mother of his child. Another member of the Rack Boys, Lil Steve, could be seen with lodging to Kellen Lil criminal complaint filed the following day. Lil Smalley, the rapper now known as Miko, can be seen in an interview with none other than Lil Steve by his side. Both men would do an interview with Chicago YouTuber 16 Shot, accusing Bandman Kevo of being a federal informant. The only problem is they never thought 1090 Jake would look into the case.
Holy shit.
31 minutes into the interview, 16 would ask if there was any statements brought up against Miko. Miko would admit there aren't any statements, but there was a cooperating witness. Miko was referring to a section of the criminal complaint in which it states law enforcement obtained information on the card cracking operation from a cooperating witness who's been charged in the complaint. The witness cooperated in the hopes that his cooperation would be considered by the government in recommending a lower sentence. While the witness goes unnamed, one important detail that's listed is the witness has no prior criminal convictions. At the time of the criminal indictment, Bandman Kevo had no prior convictions. The witness would break down how to crack cards, giving the feds the exact methods being used, and the special agent would believe the information given was reliable. Miko would also say in his paperwork, the witness stated they used to be a part of Rack Boys. Within the criminal complaint, while it named Bandman Kevo as a member of Rack Boys and a music video would show Kevo with the Rack Boys shirt on, the complaint does state that Kevo now associated with a different money team known as Band Clan. Miko would claim this meant Kevo must be the witness, but the actual paper saying that the cooperating witness was no longer a member of the Rack Boys, I couldn't find. The only issue with what Miko was saying is he overlooked one of the most important details. Bandman Kevo and the 5 others he was indicted with were all indicted out of the Northern District of Indiana Federal Court. The day after they were indicted, the
1090 Jake be sourcing all the paperwork that he can, especially the court documents, and then he be coming out talking, making these videos. So it's not like the other conspiracy dude that just be claiming a bunch of bullshit.
Northern District of Illinois announced 29 people are facing state and federal charges for cracking cards. 16 of those people face federal charges in Chicago, 7 face state charges in Chicago, and 6 face federal charges in Indiana. The cooperating witness was charged in the criminal complaint out of the Northern District of Illinois, therefore eliminating Bandman Kevo or any of the others indicted in Indiana as being the cooperating witness.
The Warriors are
that
playing
doesn't mean
live
no one
tonight,
else cooperated. 37 minutes and 17 seconds into the 16 Shot interview, 16 says he heard Kevo took a $5K1 deal. Miko would explain it as you, your lawyer, and the prosecutor sit in the room. The prosecutor asks you what you know about the case, and if you can give up substantial evidence to be used against your co-defendants to force them into plea deals, you'll receive a lesser sentence. But this is the part you've all been waiting for. when a rat finally gets exposed.
Okay, this is the part.
5 months after Bandman Kevo was indicted, Miko would take a plea deal, making him the first out of 6 defendants to take a deal. He would plead to conspiring to commit bank fraud, and on page 4 of his plea deal, would agree to cooperate fully, truthfully, and candidly with the United States government, including discussing all knowledge of criminal activities and testifying before any grand jury, hearing, trial, or proceeding.
That's the part right there.
When a rat finally gets exposed. 5 months after Bandman Kevo was indicted, Miko would take a plea deal, making him the first out of 6 defendants to take a deal. He would plead to conspiring to commit bank fraud, and on page 4 of his plea deal, would agree to cooperate fully, truthfully, and candidly with the United States government, including discussing all knowledge of criminal activities and testifying before any grand jury, hearing, trial, or proceeding. In exchange, the prosecutor will advise the courts of the value of his cooperation. It would dismiss count 4 of the indictment. Within Miko's sentencing memorandum, on page 3 it states Miko was the first to plea out, and his plea includes a cooperation clause. It also states a month after he pled out, Brittany, Lil Steve's girlfriend, pled out. And a month after that, Lil Steve pled out. On page 8, it states because of Miko's cooperation, he expects the government will be filing a 5K1 motion to reduce his sentence, and that his plea led the other 2 defendants to pleading out. So what Miko accused Bandman Kevo of doing is exactly what Miko did. Fully cooperated and expected a lesser sentence in return. But if that paperwork isn't clear enough for you, within Miko's government sentencing memorandum, on page 3 it states downward adjustment for cooperation. The government acknowledges that the defendant made a proffer to the government and that he was by all accounts truthful. A proffer is a written contract between a federal prosecutor and the defendant or someone under a criminal investigation. Put simply, the defendant will agree to give the prosecutor helpful information. In exchange, their statements won't be used against them later in a criminal proceeding. Additionally, the government would note that the defendant was the first co-conspirator to acknowledge his guilt and tender a guilty plea. Defendant has consistently indicated a willingness to testify.
The dude from Harry Potter died too.
Against his co-defendants. The government believes the defendant's cooperation was instrumental in getting other co-conspirators to cooperate with the government and enter guilty pleas. Miko, the main one accusing Bandman Kevo of being an informant, is a certified federal rat. Brittany's paperwork would state she pled guilty without any form of cooperation other than admitting her role in what took place. Her boyfriend Lil Steve will be next to plea out, and on page 4 of his plea agreement, he'd agree to cooperate and testify about Bandman Kevo. According to Kevo's plea deal, he pled guilty to 1 count of conspiring to commit bank fraud, and in exchange for his plea, the government would drop counts 3, 6, 7, and 12. As part of Kevo and Cortez's plea deals, they'd also agree to pay $141,919 in restitution and forfeit a Maserati and Audi that were purchased with funds illegally obtained. Now with Kevo's government sentencing memorandum is where we see the difference between Kevo, Miko, and Lil Steve. While those 2 were able to have sentence deductions granted for cooperation, the government would state Kevo was undeserving of any leniency for continuing to use social media on pre-trial release when instructed not to, showing up to a court hearing 1 hour late, and having a check cash employee send him screenshots of money orders. Had Kevo been cooperating, these would have easily voided any deals set in place for a reduced sentence. And speaking of sentencing, Bandman Kevo would receive a 33-month federal prison sentence, while cooperator Miko would be sentenced to 21 months and cooperator Steve to 24 months. So the paperwork in the case would disprove the entire 16 Shot 'em interview where Miko and Steve lied throughout, but that interview would also cause a social media war between Bandman Kevo and 16 Shot 'em. Kevo would accuse 16 of being a fraud who lets people pay for interviews to bash rappers for clout. 16 would reply, taking a stance in which he believed it was unbiased journalism. But if Kevo didn't like the context, why doesn't Kevo show his paperwork proving he isn't a rat? Kevo, on the other hand, believed that 16 was truly a journalist. Why would he allow an interview without doing his own homework on the paperwork? Because if 16 had looked into the case, he'd see the only rats in the case were the ones he interviewed. Things would heat up when 16's Instagram was deleted, allegedly by Kevo, and less than a week later the two would go live on YouTube to speak on their differences.
Allegedly
but behind the scenes, 16 was contacted by Bandman Kevo's wife, Dime, who Kevo was separated from. She would reach out to 16 to warn him on the type
a lot of shit going on with these two.
of person she feels Kevo is. While 16 and Kevo would drop their issue, 16 would continue speaking to Dime and eventually find himself in a sexual relationship with her. Dime would end up asking 16 to be in a vlog in which he voiced it could cause unnecessary issues. And according to 16, she said Kevo doesn't care what she does or who she talks to. A video titled "Meeting My Secret Crush in Person" will be posted to YouTube, and the war was back active.
Bang.
Accusations would hit the internet accusing Bandman Kevo of getting a BBL. Pictures would be posted by 16 of Kevo getting surgery, and 16 would land himself an interview at No Jumper in which pathetic Flacco would call me, 1090 Jake, a clout chaser.
That's funny.
Before 16 spit in his face. Now, Kevo would publicize a rumor that 16 was a pedophile after a sex charge was found in 16's criminal history.
What?
An arrest report dating back to 2013 would show 16 shot him, whose real name is Raheem McCaskill, was arrested at 18 years old and charged with criminal sexual abuse.
What?
Because of an
That's weird.
underage victim, much of the summary report has been blacked out. Something happened on 4 to 5 different occasions 3 months apart. Both 16 and the victim apparently went to the same school, and consensual acts took place at an after-school program. The alleged story is 16 was a senior having sex with a freshman, and apparently this took place in an area of the school with surveillance cameras.
What?
16's side of the story was she had a crush on him and was stealing electronics from her home to give to him so he would let her claim him as her boyfriend. Her mother would notice her laptop was missing, confronting her daughter, who in return lied on 16, saying they were having sex. 16 would be charged with only a misdemeanor offense, and the case would eventually be dropped. 16's only felony conviction would be for a robbery with a paintball gun that would end with him being sentenced to probation with the removal.
Robbery with a paintball gun. He got a felony? Damn.
And apparently this took place in an area of the school with surveillance cameras. 16's side of the story was she had a crush on him and was stealing electronics from her home to give to him so he would let her claim him as her boyfriend. Her mother would notice her laptop was missing, confronting her daughter, who in return lied on 16, saying they were having sex. 16 would be charged with only a misdemeanor offense, and the case would eventually be dropped. 16's only felony conviction would be for a robbery with a paintball gun that would end with him being sentenced to probation with the removal of the felony off his record after completion.
I did hear that.
So
right
no,
there.
16 shot him is not a convicted sex offender, and at no time did he plea out to a lesser offense as the entire case was dismissed. And no, Bandman Kevo was not a snitch, as his paperwork clearly states he only took responsibility for his own actions. In fact, one of the documents Bandman Kevo provided me with was his pre-sentence investigative report. This document is sealed on the Federal PESA website because of the amount of private information it contains, including Kevo's social security number, FBI number, and entire criminal history. It would state that in 2012, at the age of 24, Bandman Kevo was arrested in Chicago for first-degree murder, but Kevo would be released without being charged. This means legally, Kevo was not a killer, as 16's paperwork means legally, he is not a sex offender. And while things between both of them may have gone too far and become too personal for them to reconcile, this video puts all the rumors to rest.
All right, well, there you have it. He said, put all the rumors to rest. No more rumors. It's over. You already watched this one? Yeah, I think we've seen that one. Let's see what this nigga talking about. D-Marble. Let's see.
So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so NASA insider confesses on deathbed, I filmed fake moon landing in 1969. So
that's crazy.
Let's slide down here. Not sure.
Old dude. About ready to kick the bucket, huh? Oh shit. You know what? It's not fucking with that video, apparently. That's cool. Definitely surprising, but you know, whatever. I don't know why I don't like that video. I thought that would have been alright, but apparently not. Wonder if the Lakers won. I don't want to Google it because I want to watch the highlights and find out, but let's see. I think that might be. Hold on, let me hear what this guy got to say real quick. I like Bro Sanchez. See if that shit works. No, that's not working. You know what? I'll holler at y'all later. You know what I'm saying?